You found the dungeon map. Yes, this is a great episode if I do say so myself. And I do say so myself. I'm Paper Mario guy. I'm so strong. Couldn't resist. I'm sorry. Sorry, Paper Mario guy. How inconsiderate. Oh my God, I'm gonna slash your throat. Oh my God, just come over here. But the hallway's moving. The red slimy thing is gone. That must be because you cut the red tail. Oh, so it's a tail. Because, you know, giant fish obviously have giant tails inside of their body. And maybe they do. Maybe I'm not being sarcastic. Maybe they actually do. Because I really don't know much about fish anatomy. But I'm sure Link does. Link knows plenty about anatomy. In fact, Link is aspiring to be a biologist. I mean, at least you'd think that, considering how much time he spends in the bodies of giant organisms exploring. And again, because giant organisms, obviously, where's that last bubble? Obviously, have maps, have treasure chests filled with maps and compasses and boomerangs inside their body. And slingshots even, if you count the Deku tree. But this should be our compass. I'm not mistaking. I would stake my life that this is the compass. Sure. Oh my God. What if it wasn't the compass? That'd be awful. But what else would it be? A heart piece? No. And now, I'm actually pretty sure that there aren't any heart pieces in dungeons in this game. I'm not gonna guarantee it because, again, I'm really not sure. And I know someone would be a complete dick to me and like insult me, like, no, you retard. There obviously is a heart piece hidden in this particular. Oh, whoops! Wow. Obviously, I'm an idiot for doing that. Because there's obviously a place you can go over here that I forgot about. There's actually a lot I forgot about. I went back there way too early. I apologize. When I start talking, I just completely sometimes forget about what I'm doing. Like, honestly, when I LP, I'm probably about half as good as I am when I'm just playing without any talking. Which is one of the reasons why I like post-recording better, like for audio. But that's just me. And there's nothing really to do in this room other than to destroy that giant tail, if you will, which will open up, I believe, the center passageway, if you indicated by our map. Well, not indicated, but it is the center passageway according to our map. I don't think we've been in here yet. Yeah, and now the tail's green. Little green around the gills. Now I know what King Zora was talking about. I hope you don't mind if I kill some of these things first. Oh, wow, really cool. Such a cool jellyfish. Because, you know, Lord Jabu Jabu, obviously, for the benefit of his health, he has to have jellyfish inside of his body. They're like antibodies. They're not doing a very good job. Because all Link wants to do is cure him, but no. They don't do anything about Baronade. I think that's his name. The name of the dungeon boss. Who is, the cause behind Lord Jabu Jabu's suffering. That should be... Now we can go back. And now that giant, tentacle thing will be gone in the previous room. And I believe there are actually 4 Skulltulas in this dungeon, but there are 2, like, I'm pretty sure there are 2 that are, like, right next to each other. And I think it's, oh, whoa, hello. Let's not fall there. Right here. In here. And when I was little, I had to fall down every single individual. Oh yeah, you can't target these guys. Cool, wow. I'm so smart. Ooh, Kevin, you're so smart. Ooh, I revealed my name, even though you probably already know it. Yeah, well, why was I about to do that? Alright, and then one right here, so please don't fall, Link. That'd be awful. That'd be most dreadful. Alright, let's target him, and that already brings us up to 3 Skulltulas. And one more, and I know exactly where it is, so no need to worry. Is there a mini-boss coming up? I hate this mini-boss. This is actually my least favorite mini-boss. That's it! That's what I've been looking for. Throw me up there, onto the platform. Okay, pushy. There you go. Ooh, look at it, it's so shiny. Princess Ruto got the spiritual stone, but why Princess Ruto? 'Cause she's a bitch. Oh my goodness. I finally found my mother's stone. I got very upset when Lord Jabu Jabu swallowed it. Well, I have no idea how you could possibly... when I was feeding him, he suddenly swallowed me. I was so surprised I dropped it inside. But see, the thing is, Link was feeding Lord Jabu, and he actually accidentally got swallowed. But he didn't lose anything. I mean, besides the fish that he was feeding him, obviously, but he didn't lose a single one of his items. He was carrying 2 spiritual stones, and he didn't lose any of them. But it's not an octopus, it's actually an Octorok. Well, I don't know if it's an Octorok. I think it is. But again, for the sake of not being yelled at by some hardcore Ocarina of Time player, I will not guarantee that it is an Octorok. It's actually probably a giant Octorok, to be specific, not a regular Octorok. I mean, I would hope Octoroks weren't that big, and every time you encountered an Octorok in Hyrule Field, you had to go through the same boss fight. Even though that wouldn't really work, because you'd need one of these platform things. But anyway, the main thing behind this boss is to use your, it's not the boss of the dungeon. I don't know, you could probably very easily mistake this for the boss of the dungeon, since we've already found the spiritual stone. And when it does this, it turns into reverse. And I'm not really going to worry about dying, because I have a fairy. Even though it would be pretty disappointing. But anyway, this guy's running in the opposite direction as you. Or no, he's actually chasing after you, but you're just so fast that you have to run all the way around, get to his backside, which is his weak point. Then you gotta target him, even though you could probably, I don't know, you'd have to probably be pretty skilled, and don't quote me on this, but you could probably do it without Z-targeting if you were extremely skilled, but I don't see how that's possible for anyone, just because you'd need to be extremely quick and the time it takes to aim and everything. So I don't know. And besides, by the time you shot it, he'd probably already be like further along, so you'd have to predict in advance where he'd be. And considering this is like a round, and he does that too. He just disappears into the floor. So he'll try to change up his movements a few times just to throw you off, but you can't let it get to you. You always have to be walking in the opposite direction that this thing, the center platform, is spinning, walking as closely to the spikes as you can without actually hitting them. Because, hitting spikes is never good, especially when they're spinning in the opposite direction, so they're just kind of like slicing your body as you walk along. Yep, and see, when it changes direction, you're going to change direction yourself. Because you see, every time that giant Octorok turns around, this thing also spins in the opposite direction. So it's not really a hard mini-boss, it's just a very, very time-consuming mini-boss, for me anyway. I don't know. I've just always found this to be a very time-consuming mini-boss. I don't know if it's just me, but this is definitely, like, for me, my least favorite mini-boss. I don't know why. I don't know if other people share this, this dislike for this mini-boss, but this is my least favorite mini-boss. Come on. I just want to end this. I think this should be our last strike. Yes! Finally. Finally, he is dead. I hate that guy. I hate that guy. I hate that guy. Let's get some hearts. And let's move up. And we're still in our second episode, so this is actually a lot quicker than I thought it would be. Wow. I was anticipating this taking like 4 or 5 episodes, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So, I forgot about this room actually. Not a very long or puzzling room. These are, I don't know, they remind me of sponges of some sort, and I'm probably gonna get knocked off. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna get knocked off. That's awful, I know, but you know what? For some reason, I just instinctively wanted to take that Octorok out. I am sorry, that was pretty awful. I acknowledge that. You know what? Shut up. Stop talking. Let's just get this over with. Let's just get this puzzle over with. Let's not get hit by that guy. Let's just get out of here before I can have the chance to suffer any more humiliation than I already have. Alright. Oh, well, it's actually a little longer than I thought. Or than I remember, anyway. But we're back in the in this room again for the third time, I believe. We're gonna go over here and pick up this crate. And since this elevator is down here, it also acts as a bridge to take us to this particular door. And we finally learn the use of these crates. It's actually our replacement for Princess Ruto. We're dropping it on this switch so it'll stay down so we can get into here. And this is pretty sure our final room. But since the audio that I'm listening to right now, I mean, it's obviously there, or I hope it's there in the recording that you're listening to, but it's not here for me, so okay, here's the Skulltula. So basically what I was trying to get at is I can't hear any audio from the game right now. So in other words, I can't hear where the Skulltula is, but that's not a problem because I found him, and that means I found all the Skulltulas in this dungeon. That's good. Alright. So yeah, we're pretty much done. 2 episodes. Wow.